So I guess we patched everything up with the rebels, because I've been by some of them, and look, they're not mad. Odd. I guess considering Pac Katari is no longer ordering them to kill us, then I guess everything's okay. But I do have this new shotgun. And it might be fun to use. Let's see how effective it is. 30 rounds, though, in one freaking mag. That is just amazing. I've been through here before, actually. I remember this base fondly. Where is a reasonable point of entry?
This isn't the first time we've had to recover the dead. You know what to look for.
Find some fucking cover.
Nope. Oh, God. He turned that minigun on me. Sup?
Fuck, engaging. Shit, incoming mortar fire.
So we gotta recover his body. Hopefully, let's clear out some of the enemies here. Like, seriously, I don't want to imagine doing this mission on, or that final mission on Extreme. I mean, it'll take a bunch of tries, but...
Incoming mortar fire.
I mean, I died, like, once. Maybe twice. Oh, jeez. So it's not... I guess it's not unbearably difficult, but just the amount of bullets you take on the harder difficulty, by comparison. Jeez, they're just rain and hell everywhere. Who's down? Oh, Midas.
Close container up ahead. Watch my six.
Got you.
Where's our hostile? There he is.
Frag out.
Did he really dive the opposite direction of the grenade?
Frag out.
Oh, god damn it.
Hang tight, I'm heading your way.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, look.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
Well, there's his body. The grand reveal has been ruined. Oh, jeez.
Got him. He's here.
Fuck, sad to see a man like that end up like this.
Yep, put him back.
Glad we found him.
Bowman will too. Bowman, we've located Sandoval's body. I'm sending you the location now.
Thank you. I'll send a team to pick him up. Just want to make sure he gets home.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I know the feeling. I'm not out.
That's not gonna work. There we go. So now that I've completed this, what does it mean? Do I get a completely new ending?
You four are causing me more trouble than I've ever had in Bolivia.
The pleasure's all ours, Sueño. But if you like, we can end this right now. Just turn yourself in.
All this trouble for Ricky Sandoval, a cabron who was little more than a corrupt policeman. You have no idea what is really going on. I can give you the truth about Sandoval.
Enough bullshit.
I have evidence, an audio recording of Ricky Sandoval confessing his greatest sin. Then you will see that your whole mission, your entire reason for being here, is based on a lie.
Are you really this desperate to save your own ass? More lies?
He's already
I have many
dead.
Things, but a liar is not one of them. Listen to the audio recording yourself. There will be no tricks, but I doubt you will have much reason to come after me once you hear what Sandoval has to say.
Got something
Well,
in there.
you're already dead.
Checking it out.
Recover the confession. Okay. Why do I have my thing over my head, like my name?
El Sueño's offering to give us Agent Sandoval's recorded.
Wow, that's all the way over here.
It's probably a trap, but we can't afford not to check it out.
All right. Let's see what we can find.
Sueño said the audio recorder is here. Exercise some extreme caution, people. We have no idea what we're walking into.
This may be the one only audio recording I will listen to. And, definitely quite an interesting epilogue. I want to see what kind of ending we can get out of this, assuming I don't have to go through that entire story mission all over again. That final mission. Interesting way to wrap it up,
Rebels know
though.
where to
Like,
find these supplies.
I didn't
Pay
leave.
us
I didn't
back
make the
later.
credits the final ending. I wanted to make this the ending for the series.
You're going to...
New ending. You have completed all story missions, unlock an alternate ending. Access Sueño's missions through the cartel overview and replay the El Sueño mission. Oh, so I have to do it. Okay.
Yeah. I figured as much. We already know the truth. But I want to know why. Tell me, Ricky. Then I promise I will make the pain go away.
Alright, Hefe. It's a little too late for my confession to do you any good, so... I chalk this up to professional courtesy. It was me. I blew up the embassy in La Paz.
You blew up the U.S. Embassy in La Paz.
Yeah. And it wasn't some DEA or CIA false flag bullshit. The rebels helped with the op, but it was me.
Why bomb your own embassy?
I had no choice. My bosses were gonna pull me out of Bolivia. No one gave a shit about what you were doing down here. No one wanted to commit any resources to stopping you assholes. I needed them to pay attention. And for that, I needed theater. And people don't pay attention in the theater unless somebody dies.
Jeez. Fuck. We came into in-country because of a bombing. It was all orchestrated by him just to give us motivation and excuse to come into this country, reap it of all of its metals, weapons, and yeah. Well, let's see how the alternate ending of the game goes.
It seems that yesterday you were my adversary. Today you are nothing but my chauffeur. Take me to your supervisors.
I'm sorry. NOC Karen Bowman, Plan Bolivia After Action Report. Officially, Operation Kingslayer was a success. The Santa Blanca drug cartel was dismantled, Unidad forces are severely weakened, and major shakeups are happening inside the Bolivian government. While the investigation into DEA agent Ricky Sandoval's murder continues, we're confident that those responsible have been neutralized. Most importantly, the man known as El Sueño is no more. He is now confidential informant number 38726B, and CI 38726B has been a veritable goldmine of intelligence. The Las Manos Muertas cartel accountant gunned down by the Mexican Marines last week? That was his. The El Saif terrorist cell arrested in Austria a month ago? Him too. Those Corsican mafia gunrunners taken down in West Africa? All thanks to the snitch formerly known as El Sueño. The deal is, as long as he provides us with actionable intel, we let him keep breathing that fresh, freedom-filled air. Obviously, he's not ratting out his friends. These are all rival groups encroaching on his business. But, as the old adage goes, the enemy of my enemy is still a fucking enemy. And what does he get in return? Aside from the elimination of anyone standing in his way? A luxurious 3-bedroom condo in Pinecrest, Florida, along with free meals, a $50 per diem, and unlimited pay-per-view, all at the expense of our noble taxpayers. Of course, freedom is a malleable term. Thus, his room and board comes with 24-hour surveillance, live-in guards, and cameras in every room. Ever wonder how a former drug lord takes a shit? Trust me on this, it's not nearly as exciting as you'd think. And since most of the shit I say gets redacted anyway, I might as well give you a glimpse into my crystal ball. It won't last. Eventually, he's gonna run out of targets. And then what? No way CIA is putting up the money for a lifetime membership in WITSEC. Best case scenario, Mexico finally files their extradition papers and he ends up in prison for about a week before he disappears into the back of a suspiciously unattended laundry truck. Worst case, we just cut him loose. Maybe he spends a few weeks vacationing in the darkest corners of Eastern Europe before making his way down to El Salvador. Starts up a new cartel. Calls it El Renacimiento, the Rebirth. Spends 10 times more on security forces this go-round. Then makes his way into Peru and takes over the coca trade there. But now, he doubles down. Meth manufacturing. Heroin from the Middle East. MDMA, bath salt, steroids. If someone wants to swallow it, snort it, smoke it, or inject it, he'll make it, move it, and market it. Except guess the fuck what? I will be right there, waiting for him. Me and my friends. Those operators. The ones who can't be seen, can't be heard, and can't possibly exist, yet somehow still manage to haunt your dreams. Bowman out.
So that's the alternate ending to Ghost Recon Wildlands. Interesting how they remove Midas's scarf off his face, so you actually get to see it. That's but yeah, I've pretty much 100% of the game, not in collectibles or side quests, but in story missions. So that's done. Got both endings. I kind of like the other ending versus the first or this ending where you discover, you know, Ricky Sandoval's body and you discover his true intent, versus the original one where she just executes El Sueño. Although obviously killing El Sueño is probably good, morally speaking. I'm just thinking the rippling butterfly effect repercussions that, you know, would result regardless of whether or not he was killed. I mean, sequel hook, right? I mean, she seemed pretty confident that the next course of events of keeping him alive and as a little snitch would turn into, you know, the events that she just talked about and how they unfolded. But yeah, what do I think of the game so far, or overall? I got about 75, 80 hours in the game, and that's pretty much going about at my own pace. I wasn't rushing through it, and I liked it. Now, was it worth the full price I paid for it? For me, yeah. I did buy the season pass as well, like the schmuck I am. But I don't know. I could see if it's not evident by the series that I recorded, it gets pretty repetitive. You know, cut and dry, cookie cutter, same old, same old, same old. The story missions do provide, you know, a subtle variety, but they tend to err on the side of being too simple, too short, and not very sweet. Especially with the AI, it's kind of hard to balance that. Kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 5, where there was just some missions where they were just stupid easy the moment you got all the tools necessary to, I don't know, just walk right all over your enemies. Especially when I just sicked my drone on targets that need to be destroyed. I just put an explosive payload on it and just ran it into shit. And I didn't even need to infiltrate, you know. Places where there was jammers, I could just call a mortar strike on it, assuming they always worked. I mean, the only thing that was really satisfying this game was, I guess, the sniping and the customization. That's about it. Now, the level design was great. Level design was good. I love the level design. Bolivia, Ubisoft's rendition of Bolivia was quite, you know, a landscape to take in. And I like that. But gameplay-wise, it definitely does not feel like a Ghost Recon game. Not really in spirit or in handling, but I guess by name. It's kind of like Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If they just didn't make it a Call of Duty, it might have been okay. But they had to append Call of Duty to it and also lock out COD 4 remastered unless you bought that game. Whatever. That's a different discussion for a different day. So, yep, this has been Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'll probably keep playing it. There'll probably be some co-op gameplay. I'm the only one that's out of my friends that's beaten it all the way through. There's supposed to be a Unidad Conspiracy Edition storyline, like story arc, whatever, after the end of the month. March 31st, which is like in a week. So I'll probably record that and put that up. Probably very stupid, simple missions again. Probably not even like a half-hour video, but whatever. I love to play these games. It was fun though. Like, it was exactly like I thought it would be. It has very little replayability, but the journey to 100% was still enjoyable. Some people expect more out of the game. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, like I could see how it gets repetitive, but it didn't bother me too much. It is like, you know, another Far Cry style game where you just sniff out some stuff to collect stuff to collect stuff to collect stuff. You know, you had to go find intel to get more missions, but to help you along those missions, you need to find skill points and find weapons and attachments to help enhance your character to find more shit, and it's just cyclical. It ain't No Man's Sky cyclical, but innovation is kind of hard to find nowadays. So enough drooling and waffling on. Until next time. Until next game, which is probably Sniper Elite Warrior 3. Or Sniper Ghost Warrior. Sorry. Sniper Elite. I did buy Sniper Elite 4. I don't know if I'll put a video or a series up on it. I don't know, it feels a little harder than Sniper Elite 3. Just ironically compared to Ghost Recon Wildlands and Future Soldier, you know, if you put that in an analogy. Being an open world kind of makes it a little bit more interesting and a little bit more difficult because you have to place yourself right to get your shots good. Oh, well, I'm heading towards the end of the credits now, so until next time, CrazyRonn out. Peace.